Hi, my name is Dana and this is Luise, and we're the co-founders of FemXX Health. And today we're here with BFF to talk about our startup journey.
Yeah, I'm from Germany, from the center of Germany, a little town called Erfurt, and I studied business in Mannheim, which is also in Germany.
I come from Italy, but I was born in Israel, and I studied for my bachelor computer engineering in Italy, and then I moved to Switzerland where I studied robotics for my master's degree. One of the jobs I've done, and this was right after university, I worked in a company that was producing robots for rehabilitation of paralyzed patients. And that was really cool because we were really actually helping patients right there. And that kind of sparkled my interest in the whole medical field and really helping patients on the spot.
I come from a very different path. My first job was working for the chocolate confectionery Ferrero. So in the world of Kinder chocolate, Nutella, Rocher, that's where I started. I worked there for 5 years in product management and sales and business development. So endometriosis is an often very painful chronic disease where tissue similar to the linen of the uterus grows somewhere else and creates pain and tension there. And so the most typical symptoms are around really painful cramps during your menstruation, but also, and which I didn't know before, bladder problems, digestion problems, and most of all, infertility. So endometriosis is in 50% of all infertility cases the cause.
Yeah, and our product and what we try to build for all these women out there is a mix of a community and a database. So we are collecting experiences of these women that go through this disease, and it's a lifelong disease. So it really, you really gather a lot of experience during your life with it. We gather these experiences and we structure them in a database that then is searchable and filterable by these women, so they can compare their experience with other experiences from other women.
We connected right away over our passion for feminism. So we want to create a more equal world where people are not left out or not listened to because of their gender or whatever attributes. So that really connected us, this kind of feeling of how is it possible that such a disease that is affecting so many people is so underrepresented. This kind of topic of underrepresentation really got us working on this hard. So one of the big problems with endometriosis is that there is very little research and knowledge about how to treat this disease, how to cure this disease, and even how to diagnose. So the problem we started to tackle is to help people communicate about what has helped them to manage the disease and what has not helped them. And we're providing this patient-based insights to everyone. The thing is, since we started working on this, so many people have approached us, or also me individually, and telling us that they also have endometriosis, and I had no idea. And now I know all of those friends who've had it or who are still struggling with it. We have had investors, agency partners we've worked with, people come up to us and say, by the way, I'm also a fellow endo fighter.
Yeah. So why are we the ones that can solve this problem? So with my technical background, I actually have the skills to digitalize all this information that is around endometriosis, because it's out there, it's in the hands of all these women, but they just don't have a voice and this data is not available. So this, my skills help to collect all this data and put it in a digital form and make it available for everyone. And of course, having the patient side of this, so being an endometriosis patient helps me to understand how these women are feeling and our users are feeling.
Yeah, and I have built online communities and online platforms before. Last, I built a learning platform, and so we realized having or dealing with chronic disease is a learning journey. Our users report that they've become a doctor themselves, kind of on the way, learning so much about it. And so bringing in the community building, the marketing, and the learning aspects of disease management was my part.
In my world, I'm also a mom and a strong woman, and I'm passionate about tech, and I really want that to get out there. So this really combines all of the passions and skills and everything we bring to the table.
So I would say Dana's 3 superpowers.
3?
Yes, I'm going. First, optimism. She has pulled us out of a lot of downs, which is totally normal in a startup journey. And Dana always has the spirit to get back up and see at the positive side of things. Pragmatism, going along with that. Like, if things are getting stuck or if we're getting too much in our head, Dana has an ability to just see a path through that. And confidence. I really admire her confidence, and I think those 3 in combination have helped us get back in the game many times.
So one, I mean, there's so many, but I will choose one. Her way to get deeper in everything she does, and she really always tries to understand what's going on, not only in facts and things around us, but in people. If there is someone that has a reaction, like any person that has a weird reaction, I would be very impulsive and maybe get pissed or, react like an Italian. And Luise, instead, she really tries to get deeper and understand the reasons behind that behavior. And I think this makes her, apart from a great colleague, of course, this makes her a great team leader, a great, anything she wants to be and anything she wants to do with people.
No, we actually
love it.
Because we have a company fun fact.
Yes.
We share a birthday. We found out that we are having the same birthday on the 5th of December.
Yes. And that has brought us to have drinks together.
Yeah,
and
every year.
Together.
So the first time we went out for our birthdays together, we had some couple of drinks, and that's how the name of FemXX was born.
Yes.
Because we were in a bar called XY.
Yeah.
And we thought of the chromosomes, and so we came up with FemXX.
Yeah. Maybe I wouldn't define it as crazy, but maybe interesting. So I have another side of me. I love music and I love singing. So I sing in my free time. And this also helps me to release stress and to do something else.
I like to listen to podcasts, and one I really loved is called Role Models. It's about women who've done something really cool, who are role models to others, and they get interviewed by this podcast, and it's super, super nice. I can recommend that to anyone. And this afternoon we are recording a podcast series with Misinformed, a really nice podcast from Berlin.
Yeah, I think our experience with BFF is actually a great one. So starting from the fact that BFF is really hands-off, it has this hands-off approach where you feel really empowered, you feel like you're really owning your thing, your startup, your project, but they are always there if you need any help, like really any kind of help. And it can be from mentoring on really important topics around your startup, or just organizational things or more personal things. They're really always there. And we had really great experiences with the mentors there at Silicon Alley BFF. They have helped us, as Luise said before, with a lot of topics, like from storytelling to business model to marketing and so on. So we really appreciate that.
Yeah, and I want to add that we like everyone who works at Silicon Alley. It's always fun to see everyone. And also the other teams. It's a really nice cohort. Like, there's no, startup bullshitting, like no arrogance. Everyone is super friendly, super open. So whenever we get together with everyone else, it's just a nice, helpful feeling.
Hi, I'm Dana, and this is Luise. Thank you for listening to us, and thanks BFF for this interview. If you want to learn more about FemXX Health, you can get in touch with us on LinkedIn or go on www.femx.health. Thank you.